Hello, Princess, and good evening, almost, from Islands of Adventure. No Universal Studios today because it's already closed for Halloween Horror Nights, but that's okay. It is about dessert time, so that is actually my mission, to find a decent dessert at Islands of Adventure. Thought I would give myself a challenge. Ha! Well, let's head in and, get the expedition started and talk about some other things, of course. Yeah, I guess I should have said, let the adventure begin. They've always had fudge at several locations throughout the park. It is an option, but it's still just fudge. However, I do see a backup plan. Before we get really started, I want to follow up on something that we talked about a while ago, and that's recycling. And question, if recycling is an economic burden, meaning it takes more resources than it saves, why do we still do it? Well, the answer to that is very simple. It's so leftoids have something to feel good about. Last time we were here, she broke down just as I got to the loading platform. So let's take a ride today.
And a cake on the top of my hat.
The sundae on a stick is an option, with the sprinkles, of course. So let's take a ride on the High in the Sky Seuss trolley train ride to think about it. Wait's only 5 minutes, that's not even with Express.
Day at the beach. Q is for quick. I for...
Fun and cute, but maybe I've said this before, those ride vehicles are some of the most cramped in the park for, I guess, such a low thrill attraction. I should search for these more often because the Brookie is also a backup. All right, Universal, now that Dr. Seuss has survived the cancel mop, I think it's time to give some love to the set pieces up there. They're a bit faded, so a touch up sometime, when you get the chance. Anyway, just to recap real quick, remember, recycling is a burden on society because it takes more resources to accomplish than it saves or recoups. I mean, this is evidenced by the necessity of recycling mandates and subsidies. If recycling could be achieved or could achieve an efficiency in society, someone would be making money without coercion and bribes. And just think about it. What exactly is wrong with a landfill? And why can't we just wait a little while until they can be mined efficiently? These are the Greek honey puffs from Fire Eater's Grill. There was no wait, and every time I pass this place, the line is always so long. I figured, let's give it a try. The reason I never tried the chocolate fries or whatever it was, because the line was so long. Not today. The Greek honey puffs from Fire Eater's Grill were good. Not bad, not great, just good. It is later in the day. I think you would benefit from getting them earlier in the day, definitely. But anyway, glad I got them. At least now I know that it is worthwhile looking for desserts around here, something I never really considered. So I will be back to do that. But we're done with that mission for the day, thankfully. Is this 40 minutes a Disney 40 minutes? It is worth finding out. You hear that? Nothing. She broke down about 20 minutes ago, right before the room with the show up top. At that point, not worth waiting. We'll see. But they haven't dumped the queue, so everyone's still waiting in there. Let's go and try Velocicoaster. There's Velco. By the way, it was looking good for less than 40 minutes. So let's see if this is a Disney 30 minutes or a real 30 minutes. 35 minutes. 35. 24 minutes queue entry to phone retrieval. So pretty good. Knocked off 10 minutes. Not exactly Disney timing, I guess, but pretty good. So let's check on Hagrid's now, and maybe we can get a ride over there. Now, let's set aside the naive, who probably just haven't bothered to critically examine the societal value, or lack thereof, in recycling. The true leftoids, I think it's the darkness they have that makes them so skeptical and unable to create their own happiness that they have to latch on to a stream of self-affirming propaganda to feel good about something. And recycling is just one of the most prominent and accessible iterations of that. At this point, I don't think so, but I have nothing better to do, so we'll hang out. Not here, I mean at the park. It has turned into a quiet evening here at Islands of Adventure. The park closes in about 25 minutes, so I think I'm gonna go for a ride on the Hulk, which last time I tried, he went down for weather, so probably not gonna happen today. I think I'll get my chance. The wait time is showing only 10 minutes, so yeah, that means a definite walk-on. Of course, it's not all bad news. Well, there he goes. Good ride, but reminded why I don't ride that often. The track is smooth, but not as smooth as I like, and I really cannot stand those restraints. And since we're here, I think we have time for one more ride. Now, what can we all do, you and me, everyone else, to actually lower our consumption? Remember, recycling is actually the third stop. It comes after reduce and reuse. And when you reduce your consumption, and not in a weird commie way, but to what is actually important and to what will last, life is better for you and everyone else. Don't become a hoarder. For City Walk dining, I was just at the Hard Walk, so you know what? I gotta make an effort to come out here to Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. One last look out on City Walk as I head out. It was a great evening here at Islands of Adventure. I took the long way because I needed to get my final steps in. And, well, no Universal Studios today because, yeah, they are all into Halloween Horror Nights. I'll go at least once, just to check it out. But not tonight. Like I said, it was a great afternoon, evening at Islands of Adventure. Super low wait times, and while I did not get to ride Hagrid's because, well, you know, he just had to go offline moments before boarding, that is a really good reason why I am thankful for my problems.